Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back for video number 2 this weekend, and this is a really exciting video because I was tagged by Simply Tanika. If you don't know who she is, you should go right on ahead and follow her channel. I will leave the link in the description bar below. She recently celebrated making 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and she's had her channel up for about 8 months. She is TTCing. She, like myself, is also advanced maternal age, and she's going on with another IUI cycle. So please be sure to go over to her channel and show her some love. She's really sweet. And I wanted to get into these TTC questions. She did go ahead and tag 11 people because she was going to do 10, but she liked the number 11. So I was unable to tag 11 people simply because we share some of the same friends that I would have tagged that are currently and actively TTCing. But I was able to come up with 5 people that I'd like to do this tag with, and I'm going to go ahead and insert their information in the description bar below, but we can discuss it. I wanted to tag for this TTC tag single mother by choice. Her name is Martine. She also had a successful pregnancy via IUI. She's currently 20 plus or so weeks pregnant, so it would be nice to get to know what her answers are for these questions. Also, the second channel is my friend Lauren. Her name is Low Mills on YouTube. She's actually starting with a new RE. She's had a few Clomid cycles, but her story is very interesting, so I don't want to steal the beans. Make sure you go over to her channel and subscribe. Let's share the love with one another. The next person I'd like to tag to do this TTC tag is Midwest Mom. She's actually currently pregnant with twins via IVF, and her TTC journey was pretty interesting leading up to her positive pregnancy test, so it would be great to hear from her. I also wanted to tag Avi and Leto. They've had a few miscarriages, unfortunately, but they are embarking on what's next, so it'll be good to hear from them. And last but not least, I'd like to tag my friend Heather, which she does a lot of nice bump dates. She's currently 24 weeks pregnant, and her name on YouTube is Gingy Pants. So again, I will include all of the information for each person that I tagged in the description bar below. Let's get started with these questions. Question number 1. How old are you? I'm 35. Yay, yay me. Question number 2. What is your relationship status? I am married, and in case you guys didn't know, my wife's name is Taisha. That brings us to the next question, so let me just slow down a little bit. Question number 3. If you have a partner, what is his or her name and age? Now, if you don't have a partner, you can just insert a bonus question here and then answer it. I do have a partner. My wife, her name is Taisha, and she is 36, going to be 37 years old. How long have you been TTCing? That's question number 4. Now for us, this question is a bit tricky because we've actively been TTCing since April of this year. However, we did start a workup process with getting an HCG exam and things like that back in 2014. We both got promoted on our jobs, so we weren't able to make it up to IUI. So I don't count that as actively TTCing. So I would say for the last 4 months, we've had 2 cycles, and we got pregnant on the 2nd cycle. Question number 5. If you can go back to the beginning of your TTC journey, what words of encouragement would you give? We always use this statement of trusting your process. I know I said it a lot at the beginning of our TTC journey. I don't know if while actively going through it that I believed it as much, but definitely just trusting your process. Whatever's meant to be will be. Question number 6. Any known obstacles or challenges in your TTC journey? I wouldn't say obstacles. I would just say patience probably is of a virtue. and I'm pretty short-tempered with patience, so I think that would probably be my only obstacle, just not being as patient as I should be. Number 7, how many sticks did you pee on in a cycle? And be honest, include OPKs and HPTs. You guys, I am a person who purchased the cheapies off of the internet, so we would get, 50 in a pack, and sometimes I was using OPKs as HPTs, so I was like using double the amount of tests. So I would say 2 times a day, times the whole 2 weeks, at least, I don't know, 20 to 30 sticks I would pee on in a 2 weeks time, which is completely obsessive, but that's what I did. Question number 8, how many times in a cycle did you ask someone to squint at a stick to see if they can see a second line? That would be probably every time. Again, I do have a partner. She's here with me all the time, so it's like, babe, look at this, please tell me you see it, So I did that a lot. I'm guilty. Question number 9, what's the earliest DPO you started testing? I'd have to say 6 DPO because we took trigger shots, the Avi trigger, and I always wanted to begin early so I can test out the trigger to see if my HCG numbers were getting darker or regressing. So I did test very early in both cycles. Question number 10, natural or medicated birth? Well, of course, it's just the safety of the baby, I would say, first. I would love to have a 100% natural birth, but I am not opposed to taking any sort of medication to help either, number 1, induce, which I don't want to do, but if I had to, I would, and number 2, for pain management. So yeah, I'm not opposed to epidural or anything like that, but I would like to go as natural as possible or as safe as possible. And question number 11, OB or midwife? Well, this is our first pregnancy and we've decided to take the OB route. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with our choice. So those are all 11 questions, you guys. This was really fun. It helps us interact with each other and get to know each other more. And so just make sure to pay attention to the names that I included underneath, and you can go follow them as well. Hopefully they'll get some time to do this tag, and you guys then will tag 11 people, and there will be 11 questions. Once again, be sure to go over to Simply Tanika's channel and show her some love and tell her Mama Sai and Mommy Tag sent you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.